We're all familiar with black holes. They are regions in space from which nothing can escape, not even light. That means that if you were to cross a black hole's event horizon, there's no turning back. However, it's quite difficult for an object like Earth to just fall into a black hole because, well, they're massive. So what would happen if suddenly tomorrow the Earth was pulled by some kind of supermassive black hole and dragged closer and closer to its inescapable grasp? What would we see, feel, and hear? We survive such an event? Or is it inevitable that our world will one day meet this terrible fate? Most importantly, what would happen to the Earth if we did fall into a black hole? If you've ever wondered about these things, then this video is for you. Before we start, be sure to hit the like button for more videos. Also stick around until the end to find out how you could win one of our 3 amazing prizes. Black holes have fascinated astronomers for decades, and they continue to be one of the most mysterious phenomena in the universe. A black hole forms when a star collapses in on itself, after it has used up all of its nuclear fuel. The remaining core, which can be several times the mass of our Sun, is then forced to collapse to a single point known as the singularity. The boundary around the black hole beyond which nothing can escape is called the event horizon. Once something crosses this boundary, it can never come back out again. Not even light can escape from a black hole, hence why they are black. But what exactly would happen to the Earth if it fell into a black hole? As the Earth approached the black hole, it would be pulled by its gravity towards the singularity. The gravitational force near a black hole is incredibly strong, and it increases as the object gets closer to the event horizon. The closer it gets, the stronger the pull becomes. Eventually, the gravitational force would become so strong that it would start to tear the Earth apart. This process is known as spaghettification. It would occur because the gravitational force on the side of the Earth closer to the black hole would be much stronger than the force on the side of the Earth further away from it. The difference in gravitational forces would cause the Earth to stretch out like spaghetti. However, long before the Earth reaches the point where it is being torn apart by gravitational forces, people on Earth would notice something strange happening. As the Earth approaches the black hole, the amount of light and other electromagnetic radiation coming from the black hole would increase dramatically. This is because as the Earth gets closer to the black hole, the gravitational potential energy of the light is converted into kinetic energy, causing it to move faster and faster. As a result, the light would appear bluer and bluer as it approaches the black hole. This phenomenon is known as gravitational blue shift. As the Earth continues to fall towards the black hole, the gravitational blue shift would eventually become so strong that it would cause an intense burst of light known as the final burst of light. This happens because as the Earth gets closer and closer to the event horizon, the gravitational potential energy of the photons is increased so much that it becomes greater than the rest mass of an electron. In other words, the energy of the photons effectively becomes infinite. This causes the photons to disappear from view, and the only thing that can be seen is a bright flash of light as the Earth crosses the event horizon. At this point, communication between the Earth and the outside universe would cease to exist. Any attempt to send a message out of the black hole would require more energy than is physically possible. From the perspective of an observer outside of the black hole, the Earth would appear to slow down as it approached the event horizon. This is because the light from the Earth to be increasingly redshifted, due to the gravitational potential energy being converted into kinetic energy. This would cause the Earth to appear to be moving slower and slower, until it eventually stopped in front of the black hole. At this point, the Earth would appear to vanish from view as it crossed the event horizon. All of this would be happening at an incredible speed. The Earth would be moving at a fraction of the speed of light as it approached the black hole. Once it crossed the event horizon, it would be traveling at the speed of light. As the Earth continued to fall into the black hole, it would be met with unimaginable temperatures and pressures. The intense gravity would cause the Earth's atmosphere to be crushed against its surface, while the extreme heat would cause the Earth's core to melt. The Earth would be completely destroyed, and its matter would be converted into energy according to Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc, where E is energy, m is mass, and c is the speed of light squared. This energy would then be released into the black hole. In theory, it might seem like the Earth could be destroyed before it reached the event horizon, but this is not possible. This is because the event horizon of a black hole is not a physical thing that can be detected. It is an imaginary boundary that is defined by the radius of the black hole. Once the Earth started falling into a black hole, it would inevitably cross the event horizon and be pulled towards the singularity. The size of a black hole can be determined by measuring the gravitational effects it has on nearby objects. As the Earth approached the black hole, the gravitational pull on the Earth would become stronger and stronger until it was thousands, even millions times greater than the Earth's gravitational pull. The Earth would be utterly crushed by the intense pressure, and its atoms would be ripped apart. At this point, the Earth would no longer exist as we know it. It would be nothing but a collection of subatomic particles. And finally, the Earth would reach the singularity, the point of no return. Here, the gravitational pull would be so strong that not even light could escape. The Earth would be completely crushed, and its atoms would be broken down into their most basic components. At this point, the Earth would cease to exist, and its matter would be converted into energy, which would then be added to the mass of the black hole. While this doomsday scenario is unlikely to happen anytime soon, it does serve as a reminder of the incredible power of black holes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. We have some more great videos coming up that you might enjoy, such as what would happen if a black hole suddenly appeared in your bedroom. You can also check out our video on why scientists think there may be a black hole in the center of every galaxy. Now, for the giveaway. We're giving away 3 awesome prizes to 3 lucky viewers. To enter, simply leave a comment below and tell us what you would do if a black hole suddenly appeared in your backyard. It can be any answer, but please make sure it's appropriate. We will be selecting our 3 favorite answers, and the winners will be notified by email. The contest closes in 1 week, so get your entries in quickly. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.